course, the 3 highest rated players on my team are loans. Lewis Binks is also one I was thinking about getting rid of. Oh no. He said he wanted to leave earlier. Now he's like going to be offended if we list him. The board gave me an A+. Let's go. The fans, though,
You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
They do not like me. Kind of like you all. I can do a great job, but you are just never happy. All right, let's see what they've got here. Rogers is back from the flu, and Gabo. We are nothing but unconditional support for your hijinks. Yeah, but what kind of unconditional support? Hey, everybody is just wore out on this team. There we go. I think Golding will do way better there. Hey, Pia Forson's going to be a captain today. That's cool. All right. Let's see what we can throw together here. We are inconsistent. We're playing at Jack White Stadium today, so hopefully that gives us some solace. We're all sick and tired of getting bad results, so go out there and do something about it. A bunch of misfits. All right, Paul Hurst for Rotherham has got Blankley and Archer up front row. Odell Ofia, he used to be on our team. Ben Wiles and Matthew Cook midfield. Mendel, McCart, Watts, and Bobuck in the back line. Fermarin in goal. We've got McNabb, Rogers, and Ngabo. Golding, Zappizzotti, and Forson in midfield. Murphy, Maxilane, Mingalvio, and Curtis, with Lewis Lord still getting in back in form. They're in the reds and whites. We are in the blues. We've only got 11,800 in fans today, so we didn't sell out. I'm a little upset about that. Looked like Sam Curtis had an injury, but I didn't get to really see what it was. I played him back there at right back, but he could also play midfield. Ooh. Golding, back to Lane, Zappizzotti, Jacopo looking here, finds McNabb. Back to good ball movement here by the Drakes. Over to Murphy. 6 minutes in here. Zappizzotti, he's got McNabb. McNabb looking around. He's got Curtis out there on the side. Curtis pushes forward. Curtis is in. Curtis through. Oh, my Lord. It was such a play. And here's Curtis, who's supposed to be the injured one. He wants to come off. He bruised his knee. Let's see if we can get one here. Golding sends it in. There's Curtis. He heads it up. And it goes in! But Scott McNabb must have hit it again. The Drakes go up here in the first 7 minutes. Curtis, on an injured knee, gets the assist. And we've got a raid. More S. Marie 7. Thank you so much for that. We've got an ad going on, so I'll have to thank you for that when we come back. They've got an injury here. I feel like the weather's calling it. And Ngabo pushing up the field over to Golding. Golding looking. Golding pulls it back. And Ngabo, oh my God! I don't know what just got into this team in the last 2 minutes of the game. First of all, thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you for being a friend.
We'll give you some let's go and some hypes. Thank you so much for that. You have brought amazing luck to the Drakes here in the last 2 minutes of game time. McNabb scoring in the 7th minute, and here we go. I hit skip because I'm an idiot. And Gabo, though, look at this. Golding goes in, pulls it back, and Gabo just bam off Flairmarin's hands. Couldn't keep it out. Ricochets it in. The Drakes are up 2-0. Let's go. Holy cow. We needed this bounce back. We've been stale the last few games. That does put us up in a second place on the tier, but it does depend on who Nottingham Forest is playing today. They have... Doesn't look like they're playing. No, they are. They're playing Everton. I don't want to cheer for Everton, though. Team's playing good, though. The only bad thing so far is Curtis had an injured knee. I'm a little worried about that. But thus far, we are up 2-0 in the first 28 minutes. Again, if you're out there lurking, hit that follow button. Why follow your dreams when you can follow me? Approaching the 40-minute mark. Let's give some praise to the team just to keep their heads above water. Mingalvio, high Forson. Forson brings it down. He'll send it up to Ngabo. Ngabo pulls it back. Mingalvio back across the pitch. Ngabo. Mingalvio. Lots of O's today. Here's Pickens. The youngster comes in for the injured Sam Curtis. Mingalvio again. He's going to play this one. Crosses it over to Morgan Rogers. Rogers sends it in, and Ngabo and hits it in. Sanders and Ngabo with the brace right here before halftime. Not only does he have 2 goals and a yellow, but the fan section's going bonkers for him. Good to see Rogers back after the sickness. And Ngabo just heads it past the keeper. 3-0 going into halftime. So I may be able to rest some players before our cup game. Who do I have on the bench that I can bring Ben Goodliff in. Bennett, Marwood. Oh, it's a kickoff highlight. I'm not a fan of this. Odell Ofia with the ball. See, they got him playing back now. He'll go over the top. We'll intercept that, but Rowe does keep it in Rotherham's possession. Murphy will head it. Are you kidding me?
You are tearing me apart.
Alex Murphy, you dummy. Why? Literally on the second half kickoff. Why would he do this? Also, why would Lord not do anything on it? (3-1). I cannot believe that just happened. All right, let's we'll put Marwood in. Just to rest a couple of players. Wonder if Ngabo can get the hat trick. If we can keep Alex Murphy from heading balls in our own goal. Lord just being an idiot. Free kick here, forcing him to take it. He's going to pop it up. We'll head it away. Zappazotti goes out and gets it. Drew Pickens, the youngster. Sends it over. Here's Ngabo. Can he get it? He does! Sanders Ngabo with the hat trick here at home against Rotherham. You love to see it. (4-1) in the 69th minute. Everton is... Oh, is he on? Everton also beating Nottingham Forest 2-0. I don't think I'm going to put Matty Longstaff back there. Their keeper has a 5'8". That's pretty rough. They just made 3 subs. They'll get a free kick here. Zappazotti just takes it, sends it up. Can McNabb? He's got to be offsides, right? I don't think he is. 5-1 here against Rotherham. I thought for sure he was offsides. I mean, that's a little bit... I don't know. I'm interested to see this. He kicked it off the defender's foot. Oh, it's off Odell Ofia. I feel bad. Odell Ofia, Drake legend. But it is 5-1. And it does indeed look like we are going to come out of this one with a W and hopefully solidify that second place standing before the cup game. It should be 5-0, but for some reason, Lord let the header go in. And even though some people were complacent, we do walk out with a W. All right. Nottingham Forest did end up losing. They had a person sent off in the first 18 minutes. We are 9 points behind AFC Bournemouth, 2 points ahead of Nottingham Forest. Stoke sitting there as well. West Brom and Burnley and Swansea all in the hunt. And we got 4 days to get ready for Colchester. I'll attend the press conference. You must be absolutely delighted with Sanders Ngabo's hat trick. Yes. Got top talent. Tell us about Scott McNabb's player of the match winning performance. Really? How did he get player of the match when Ngabo had a hat trick? Makes no sense. How would you go about improving the Drake FC squad? Attacking midfielder left, maybe? I don't know. We'd like to add another player. You've been extensionally Paul Nebel. I do not know who this man is. He makes almost $1 million. We can't really afford him. He is $1.4 million though. Plays for Werder Bremen. So he's straight up just 1.4 million. How old is this guy? 26 years old. See, that's a move you could make if we sold Janelle Bennett. Let's see. Your team looks well on course. It's close enough when we taste it. Yeah, they asked a couple questions. Coventry received $300K from Rogers. Oh, well, that's going to put us. Scott McNabb is 1 appearance away from making $329. That's fine. Boyd Marwood is now going to be making $67.5. McNabb had 2 goals. He had a 9-3. I wonder what the wonder what Ngabo's rating was on that one. Ngabo had a 9-1. McNabb had a 2. Well, I'm going to go ahead and praise him. He deserves it with that hat trick. He got overshadowed somehow. I don't see how. That's a little ridiculous in my book. Happy New Year, by the way. It's 2029 in the game. 6 years ahead of real life. That's kind of crazy. Crazy to think about. We got 18 messages. No offers for Bennett. Well, that's kind of sad. Oh, it's all loans. Everybody wants Dylan. Jordan Dillon. He doesn't work on his heading and stuff. He's just not going to be able to play that back line. He's not tall enough. And Gabo made team of the week. What do I want to run against Colchester coming up? I'm thinking that 4-5-1 attack. Also thinking about Sunday Gero being the person. The keeper. So I was talking about what I was eating for dinner later. What are you all having for dinner? What did you have for dinner? Ooh, forcing out with a twisted ankle. That's unfortunate. Pizza, a fish, and a chicken. That is so... Sam Mather again!
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
He just broke his toe and he's out for 8 weeks. Surely he's injury prone by now. He's got a long-term injury. Literally this season alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th injury. We still got him for 2 more years. Maybe he was just unlucky. I don't know. He's open to discussing with other clubs. I could sell him during this window maybe or try. All right, so Colchester was leading, or they were leading League One or League Two. I need to see where they're at here. Balder Magnuson. What a name. Kid's 19. Freaking crazy good. Juventus is 6.25 million. Yeah, I'm glad that my scout brought that guy to my attention. We got a good chance of getting him, don't we? It's an interesting group they put there for this game. I'll see what happens. Man United won their game in the cup. All right, what is Colchester doing in their league? They are first in League 2. Okay, League 2, not League 1. I like that the Sky Bet sign is upside down on their field. I don't know if you all can see that or not. They've been in kind of in a skid the last little bit. League 2, Team Colchester are slight underdogs. Slight. See, Golding is probably a good one to bring in. Ben Goodliff is satisfied, so we don't really need to bring him in. But yeah, this would be really embarrassing if we lose this one. It is on the road, though, so anything can happen. And Peter Kitching, his trial's coming to an end. He's just not that good. And of course, my assistant coach is like, oh, yeah, offer him. Give some real quick motivation to these players before this game. May the sun not turn on your all's backs. Mason Burstow, I really need you to show up. You've not scored here lately, and that kind of scares me. And if Oko Flex wants a big contract, he better start playing a little bit better. This kid, I really wish I could just send him back home because he's just been a big baby. Then again, I guess they're all divas at the end of the day. or something of that effect. All right, FA Cup matches coming up today. Lane and Mengalvio in here. That's a spicy thought, because the last time I let him play, he did terrible, but he should be playing against Caliber. He should be able to handle. I mean, our front is amazing if we can go in there. All right. First, we did really well in the Carabao Cup. Let's see if we can win a few in this one. We're at the JobServe Community Stadium, taking on Colchester United. They are in League One. They are probably going to get promoted up to League Two, so they're playing really well. I'm going to tell them to go out there, and we should win this match. And if we don't, I'm going to be very upset at them. All right, we got Burstow, Rogers, and Oko Flex up front. Kakit, Doyle, and Longstaff midfield. Pickwell, Allen, Mengalvio, and Curtis. Lewis, Lord, in goal. They are running a very narrow formation with Dwight Gale at the helm. Tovide, Thompson, and Shea Cooper up front. Aaron Ramsey, McWilliams, and Miranda midfield. Naylor, Terry, Edwards, and Sariki. And then they got Ansley Pears in goal. Nathan Bartram is officiating this. This is his first game of the season, which kills me that that's a thing. It's 33 degrees, and it is a gale, which I guess 33's got to be close to, what, 0 for the Celsius? Yeah, 0.6 on the Celsius scale. We're in the greens and blacks. I love these kits. They're in the white and blues. Let's see if we can get a win here. 5,000 people showed up here at their stadium to watch this. Corner for us. Tommy Doyle to take it. Doyle swings it in. It's headed up. Longstaff. Good move there. Longstaff. He hits off the crossbar. Should have had that one. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, though. Another corner for us. Tommy Doyle will take this one. Tommy Doyle won the captain's armband today. Swings it over. Couldn't get it. Here's Mengalvio. Mengalvio charges in. Mengalvio scores! The youngster rarely scores. Puts one in the back of the net. It's 1-0 here in the first 7 minutes. Allen just headed it to him, and Mengalvio just charges through. Nobody beat the keeper on the inside. 1-0. Now you can see why only 5,000 fans showed up for them, but anything can happen. It's still early in this one. Colchester, actually, they did have control of the ball, but now that's starting to turn. Drake starting to settle in. Free kick for Colchester. They'll send it over the top. Lord will pick that one up. He quickly throws it in. Mengalvio trying to counterattack. Longstaff to Allen. Kakit. Longstaff crosses over Pickwell. Pickwell. He's going to cross it over to Curtis. Mengalvio, who's got the goal today. Curtis up to Oko Flex. Oko Flex sends it forward. Burstow didn't even try for that. Oh, but it's a mess up. Here's Rogers. Rogers taken down, and it's going to be a penalty kick. And I'm going to say Mason Burstow a chance to put Drake up 2-0 here. Pressure on Piers. 2-0. Mason Burstow's 10th goal of the season. And this one could be done early. I did think they were playing a little too narrow for the way that we play. But I thought they could expose that. But here they come, Thompson. And Allen's going to do that. He's going to send it back. Miranda, Naylor. So Colchester trying to battle back here in the 23rd minute. They get it in there, and Thompson misses everything. Good play, just couldn't capitalize on it. And that's all they can ask for. And they're supposed to be playing narrow, but they went out pretty wide on this one. That's a brilliant pass. He beat everybody. Our back line's playing well. Guys I was worried about. Doyle breaks through. Doyle loses the ball. Pickwell ends up with it. Does a spin move. Comes around. Sends it up to Morgan Rogers. Rogers looking to bring it in. Burstow's there. Couldn't get to it. Oh my God. Sam Curtis comes out of nowhere. Tried to RKO it. Rogers on the run again. Looking to cross it in. Pulls it back. Oh, he loses it. We'll send it back in. Pickwell heads it down. Matty Longstaff gets it in to Rogers. Rogers has options. He's going to send it over. An own goal by Frankie Edwards. It looked like he was trying to clip it over. It looked almost like their defender dove down. Oh, I don't know. That didn't... I mean, it wasn't going on target. It was a pass, and Edwards knocked it in. So I guess, by definition... Oh, we got a chance here to add another one. Cole Kakit to make it 4-0 before half. Off the crossbar. Clean goal. Hey, Mika Billion. How you doing?
Hello there.
All right, we're going into the locker room here. Doing very well. This isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, I'm not even going to say much to him. We'll just go back out playing. I'll do some subs right before the 60th minute. Doyle sends this corner in. Allen chases it over. Then Galvio sends it in. Kakit back to Pickwell. Pickwell finds Kakit. Kakit does some moves. They'll head it to their keeper, and it doesn't go in. Rogers to Kakit. Burstow. He's going to send it forward. Oko Flex trying to get to it. Oko Flex loses it. Oko Flex wins it back. Gets it to Burstow. There's no way. That's got to be offside, right? Yes. That's what I thought. It looked pretty, but yeah, there is... Wait. Yeah. Oko, you know better than that. All right, they made a substitution. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Tucker in. Guess we can go like that. I'll save that last one just in case. I have no idea why they're anxious to get in and play. We're winning 3-0. It's honestly just a game to stretch your legs. Bit under the weather. Oh man, I hope you start feeling better. I almost said I hope you start feeling weather. I've completely lost my mind. We'll bring Binks in. Actually, no, let's not. David Pickwell is... We have... Okay, we move out. Yeah, we can do that. I don't see why they're anxious. I really don't. I guess it counts as a big game because it's a cup game, but there's no sense in it. Free kick, and Gabo takes it, sends it in. Mingalvio almost had his second one. Just slow it down a little bit. We could probably go back to balance. Let's coast this one out. Try to get out of here with no injuries. We'll advance to the next round and see who we take on. Good win for the Drakes. 2 goals and an own goal. Mingalvio was one of the best performers. Clelk, you have a good one. That's going to be my last game. I'm going to actually see who we draw for the next round, and then I'll call it a stream. I'll probably, I like to see who the next one's going to be. Francis Drake, Hammer, Colchester. I'm just going to send my assistant. We got $115,000. Let's go. My Show Me the Money song is not going to play. That really saddens me because that was, of all times that we needed money, it was that one. I mean, that's a lot of cup money. 115,000.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
I mean, we are literally $3,000 in the red now, so that helps us tremendously. Let's see if that actually changes when we switch days, if it changes our budget numbers. It may not. So what I'll do is from the draw to the Blackpool game, I'll do some scouting and see if there's any players who we need to look at. Inter Miami is in talks to buy Lewis Binks. He has no interest in joining. We'll see what happens. I mean, he's 27. He's been iffy, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. He doesn't want to join them, but maybe they can get him. Maybe he'll be playing with Messi. Who knows? 2029. Messi's probably retired by now in this game. All right. I need to see who we're going to draw. It's a youngster that's out for a while. I really wish somebody would come in for Janelle Bennett. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through all of these. I wish I could pin something to the top so I didn't forget it. Ask chat to remember something. Do you know what you're even saying? Zenas. Wolfsburg's Peter Zidler announces he will retire on 5/28/29. You're fully aware. Well, as long as you're fully aware of it, then that's okay. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'll have 4 days to look at like who's up for sale and stuff like that, and maybe we'll make some deals. I don't know. All right, the drawing should be like here in a second. All right, here we go. 38 teams going to the hat. The fans want us to play Swansea. I think this poll is ridiculous because you don't know. All right, let's do the overview. We'll start this. We'll go by 3. We'll see who comes out here. QPR, the first team out of the hat. They'll take on Nottingham Forest or West Brom. Reading, Ipswich or Burnley. Lots of games got to have a bounce back, I guess. Watford coming out. That's a first Premier League team. Man City, wow. Oh, we get a home match. Who's it going to be against? West Ham or Newcastle? Are you? Well, if that would have been flipped, we could have made some money off that. West Ham is 6th in the Premier League. Newcastle is 5th. There is no easy road in the FA Cup.